Greg replied. Well, Murray, I think Captain Feathersword said there's something dangerous going on at his pirate ship, so we better see what the problem is. Okay, said Murray. Jeff was fast asleep since it was the correct time in this scene. Anthony noticed this. Anthony said, Jeff has fallen asleep. Should I wake him up? Greg replied with, No, Anthony. Let's let him sleep. If we hear something strange, then we can wake him up. Okay, okay. Anthony said. Out of nowhere, the Wiggles began to hearing Tex's evil laughter. Murray got scared and Vegeta, don't do that. Murray got scared and said, Uh-oh, is there a ghost in town? Greg said, I don't think it was a ghost, Murray, but it's likely something different. Anthony said, Wake up, Jeff, I heard something. Jeff woke up and asked, What is it, you guys? Then Tex dropped down in front of the big car as Anthony gasped in shock. Greg said, Stop the car. Greg stopped the car and asked Tex, Excuse me, sir, can we help you? Tex said, No, I'm good. What I'm here is to kill you since you are on my disrespected logo list. Tex then took out a chainsaw and a pistol just like from the Barney scene. Maurice screamed in shock. Anthony said, Let's get out of here, Greg. Greg replied with, Good idea, Anthony. Greg then started the car and they drove away from Tex. Hey, don't run away from the T-Man, Tex shouted in a demonic tone. He then pushed the button on his chest and activated his jetpack, flew after them. Murray asked, What's this thing about a disrespected logo? Don't bother it, Murray. He's just being silly. Tex was chasing them. He managed to grab Anthony by the head and he was pulled out of the big car. Help me! Anthony shouted. Greg turned around and he saw Anthony being lifted by Tex. Then Tex threw Anthony to the ground as he was instantly killed. Next, Tex went over to Murray and slammed his head on with his guitar. Murray getting a tear in his eye due to how painful his head was. After that, Tex took an axe and he sliced Murray's head off. Jeff suffered the same fate as Anthony did. Craig got out of the car completely angry. Listen here, he said to Tex. Listen here, you red robot. I don't know who you are and what you want from us, but killing innocent people for disrespecting company is terrible. I will report you to the officers. Tex said, That's enough police talk from you. He then took out a chainsaw and rammed it up into Greg's chest. However, Greg wasn't screaming in agony. It sounded more like the frost came from the castle crasher screaming. Once he finished killing Craig, he flew away. We're not doing Kipper because I like Kipper. I used to like him. And then we have Pingu. And then of course and then we have the ending scene. This is the ending scene of this trailer. It cut to black for 5 seconds. It later went to a wide shot of the THX logo as appeared in the Move Cam trailer. On the floor was the dead bodies of Sir Tom Hem's hat along with Captain Feathersword's sword, which happened to have bloodstains on it. And then, once again, the screaming deep note began to play. The screams belong to many characters like Thomas, Percy, Barney, Omar, Tim, Eleanor, Cynthia, Bob, Scoop, Muck, Daisy, Rolly, Flipty, Greg, Murray, Jeff, Anthony, Kipper, and Angela, Mouseling, Alice, Pingu, Oswald, Tub, Slushy, Finbar, Terrence, Winna, Greg, and Embla, The screams hurt my ears like in the last trailer. Even though I covered my ears, they were clearly bleeding. Great, I muttered. Just so you like my last experience, I went to clean my ears. When I came back, I paused the DVD. Like the other trailers, Tex dropped down. He then hit up the head of the dear Lord of the of dear Lord. It was the head of Sally from We Sing Together. But why would Tex show that instead of someone like Britt Eric Allcrap? Anyways, Tex began to speak as he talked to the viewers. Hello, hits entertainment fans. I am back at again by murdering your favorite characters. Now, why did I do this again? You people outside the screen were afraid of me, so I'm punishing you people again by killing your favorite characters. I also took the life of this little girl named Sally because her video had a 1996 VHS re-release, and she might have been a favorite of yours too. Just so you know this, hence entertainment fans, if you ever fear my company, if you ever fear me, my company, or what I did to the characters, I will find you, the people you know, and especially your family. Sayonara and good night, everyone. He then dropped the head of Sally and flew off into the dark sky, laughing evilly. The screen faded to show the slogan that said, "The audience is listening." The corners of the screen were bloodstained. After that, it faded to black. It stayed like this for about 10 seconds. I thought it was over, but after 10 seconds, it showed one last thing that scared the living shit out of me. Rather than a, rather than a demented picture of Thomas or Percy, it it was instead a demented picture of the bull from the Thomas and Friends episode, Faulty Whistles, where Duke can loudly toots his whistle, which angers the bull. However, the bull's eyes were black with red pupils, and it was crying blood. It was accomplished by the slow and distorted version of the bull's grunt and the break sound from the 1964 movie The Train, and with the gut-wrenching howling scream. After all that, it took me back to the main menu. I was scared. I was scared speechless after what I saw. Why did they even use a bull for the jump scare if it wasn't mentioned in the trailer? I decided to not look by the bonus features as they would probably be the same three text trailers as the other trailers for hit entertainment shows. When my mom came home on Monday, I showed her what was on DVD, and she believed me. I managed to grab a few screenshots and record the footage. That following night, I didn't sleep. I had the nightmares of the ways Tex could kill me, like one of my friends said. And sometimes at night, I can imagine the black-eyed bull with red pupils staring near my door, ready to kill me any second. The next day, I smashed the rare THX DVD with a hammer and threw the remains of it in the furnace. I would assume that the person behind that trailer was Adam Kennington. My advice is to never, and I say never, encounter a THX DVD box set.